All right, so let's finish and conclude now. Uh, I wanted to say that for Florence Nightingale, she felt that nothing was too hard for God. And Jesus, as he set out on Palm Sunday, also believed this same thing, having read Jeremiah and believing this with all his heart. As he set out, he believed that no promise was too difficult for God to fulfill, no prayer was too difficult for God to answer, and that no problem was too difficult for God to solve. And he had, as he said in his own Gospel of John, when he was speaking with his disciples, he prayed for them, he loved them, he washed their feet. And we hear him say in the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verses 1 to 4. And I like the Message version because ours is so familiar. It starts out, "Do not let your hearts be troubled." But the Message version reads, "Don't let this throw you," this idea of me going to the cross. You trust God, don't you? Trust me. There is plenty of room for you in my Father's home. If that weren't the case, I would have told you. I'm going to get a room ready for you. And if I'm on my way to get your place ready, I'll come back and get you so you can live where I live. And you already know the road that I'm taking. You see, Jesus headed out toward Jerusalem together with his disciples, knowing that the cross lay ahead of him, believing that nothing is too hard for God. And he had one purpose in his heart, no matter what it cost him here on this earth, believing God's promises, knowing God answers his prayers, believing God would bring about our good, trusting that God would solve the problem of the cross itself, and believing that we will be together with Jesus now on this earth and also in the future, because the Lord wants to be with us. Just like we love being with our families, God chose us to be his family before the creation of the world. We were meant to be together with God, part of his family, even now in the middle of our fears or sadness or confusion or anger, in the middle of our worries or anxieties, in the middle of job loss or this home shut down, uh, this kind of separation from people we care about, whatever our very sudden current troubles. With Jesus, we can meet our troubles with faith, love, and courage. Even when we don't know what to do, we can be together in our community. If it has to be by phone or video, uh, we can be together for each other. And we can remember Jeremiah's words. They helped Jesus and they will help us. Sovereign Lord, you have made the heavens and the earth by your great power and outstretched arm. Nothing is too hard for you. Amen.